Previously on Town Hall 11 Free-to-Play, we explored two different laboratory upgrade priority lists. Today, let's get into the super troops and the multiple uses for the sneaky goblin.
Yeah, boy.
Hey, what's going on, guys? My name is Joe, and welcome back for episode 3 of the Town Hall 11 Free-to-Play series. Now, the last couple of episodes have been very busy, informative episodes. A lot of upgrade priority listings and laboratory listings and all kinds of information that can really be a little overwhelming for you. So one of the things I need you to understand about this entire series is that you don't necessarily need to memorize one video. You could follow through this series and get a good understanding on my thought process as I do each upgrade and follow that entire priority listing of my own. Now, even I don't remember all of those things, and I'll have to go back and reference them as we move throughout this series. But today's episode is going to be about the super troops. And when you first go to Town Hall 11, that new building populates on the left side of your screen in the super troops. Now, we're going to focus this in on the first super troop that you have available, which should be the sneaky goblin. If you upgraded your goblin back at Town Hall 10 to level 7, you should have unlocked the sneaky goblin. Now, this is not the only super troop that is available at Town Hall 11. You will also be able to unlock the super barbarian once you upgrade your barbarians to level 8, like we mentioned yesterday, and you also should be able to unlock the super wall breaker if you upgrade your wall breakers to level 7. We will have a total of 3 out of the current 6 available in the game right now that you should be able to unlock at Town Hall 11. Now, one of the things that is a major turnoff to many players out there about the super troops is the fact that they do cost dark elixir in order to unlock them. They are available for exactly 7 days, and then they have a 7-day cooldown. But one of the things about the super troops that you also need to understand, based on a conversation that I had recently with the leader of Paradox Reloaded, Pikachu, he did mention something that was very important. The super troops alone add value to your clan. So at first that might seem a little confusing. How does having super troops add value to my clans? Well, let's think about this for a second. Even though you might be a low-level clan, or you have a few people in your clan and you're trying to grow that group of people, you might have something that is of value, such as the super troops for donation purposes. And so when we get into my clan chat, my clan did post these on purpose to help me out, to show you a little bit of a visual representation. As a clan leader, I understand that being able to provide my clan with donations makes it a little bit more valuable, a place where players want to be. We're able to work together and war together and play together, but I also have something that I can offer them that not many players can get. Like the Town Hall 10s can't offer super troops, nor can Town Hall 9s, nor can Town Hall 8s. So if I'm a Town Hall 11 and I'm trying to build a clan and I have the ability to give these out, then it might be something worth unlocking. Even at 50,000 dark elixir, something that you can recoup if you use them, even though that you don't find them valuable right this second for 50,000 dark elixir, somebody out there might find it valuable, or they might have a use for it. So right now we're going to go ahead and get into the sneaky goblins and show you the various uses of the sneaky goblins, because they are not just for farming. So when you first think about the sneaky goblin, you more than likely think that it's just a good farming troop, but it's also really good for clan war and helping your clanmates out in these mismatched situations. In this replay, we have a Town Hall 10 versus a Town Hall 13. This is not an easy feat. I more than likely would not make a video on this, because this is something that not everybody can do, and even I have problems with it because it's a very high Town Hall level. Town Hall 10 just doesn't have a lot of the components to take down some of these defenses, so you have to be almost perfect in these raids. And this base is very high level. It's got some high level defenses. You have to worry about the Eagle artillery. You have to worry about those expos, those air sweepers, and you must be able to provide your clanmates with the siege machines. So we have a battle blimp with the sneaky goblins inside, and we're going to start out this replay, show Power Boss a little bit of love here, because he's going to send a battle blimp in on the town hall, and he had to pay attention to the air sweeper placement. One's facing south, one's facing north, and he's going to maneuver this battle blimp in between using the freeze spell on that air defense. Those expos are set to ground mode, so this helps out dramatically. Splash damage from the battle blimp, and remember, the sneakies are invisible for a few seconds, so they can take down the town hall and then they fly off the map. So their task is complete. They were able to obtain that really difficult star in the town hall against a Giga Inferno tower. Now the rest of it's really based on Power Boss's ability to maneuver a queen and use the baby dragons wisely. He's not spamming troops yet because he has to make sure that he grabs percent and does not trigger that eagle artillery very early in the raid. The queen's battling out versus a high level lava hound, so he's going to use a poison spell here, properly placed, beautiful placement of this poison spell to eliminate the 18 pups that come from that lava hound, and then she is going to maneuver her way up into this scatter shot. Now, I'm not sure if you've dealt with a scatter shot before, but they are not an easy defense to deal with. They are very powerful, and they will destroy a queen very fast if you're not paying attention. So even though he's got the rage spell down, you'll notice how much damage is done to this queen. He has to play this smart. He has to use her ability and maneuver her into this jump spell. Going to take down those 2 defenses, get her across the wall, and then he's going to drop another rage spell as well as the freeze spell to stop these 3 defenses, give this queen time to eliminate that scatter shot, and allow her a little bit of time to eliminate some more defenses in that compartment. Now he's going to drop the baby dragons around the base as well as the barbarian king. The king is going to draw the fire from the eagle artillery, so his ability has to be used, and realistically it's just a matter of how many buildings are on the outsides of the base, making sure that you keep your baby dragons spaced out to where they maintain their rage ability and they're able to obtain the percentage required in order to gain that second star that you need to be successful in these Clan War League attacks. I mean, this is just one of those things that you just can't teach. You have to practice this because it just takes so much patience and paying attention to detail, understanding how much percentage you have left, and being able to maneuver the baby dragons in the right locations without freaking out. A lot of times, a lot of players will just freak out, and it's understandable. This is not an easy task. So I'm going to go ahead and speed this one up. That way you can see the army for yourself, and then we're going to take a look at a pushing attack because you can help your clanmates out in pushing with the super troops. Alright, so we took a look at a Clan War League mismatch. Now, what about trophy pushing? Maybe you have clanmates that want to trophy push as well, and you have the troops to provide them to help them achieve their goals. And this is what builds motivation in clans, by being able to provide something to help a clanmate achieve the goal. Now, notice he's got some stuff over there frozen, and he's caught himself into a tornado trap, but he also had a jump spell placed to get those sneaky goblins in on the Town Hall. Seemed like it was a little bit easier than the Town Hall 13. But the point of this is to show you what you can provide your clanmates. It's not necessarily just about the super troops or what you can do for yourself, but also what you can provide in value in your clan to help your clanmates achieve the success that they want to achieve. And this is what builds really strong clans. So literally, we got the same exact army. I'm going to go ahead and speed this replay up for those of you who have probably seen this army a million times, but I just want to show you that you can use it in both Clan War Leagues as well as in the trophy pushing system, and this helps your clanmates achieve those goals that they want to achieve. And this is so important. It really and truly is important. This is how you build strong clans, by not necessarily just thinking about yourself as a clan leader, but also thinking about what you can do to help your clanmates out. And when you can help your clanmates out, they stick around longer, they become leaders themselves, and they also help you grow those clans into these monster clans that you see these days, where they're so super strong and they're able to provide all these super troops and all these new things that are coming out in the game as they grow. And that's one of the main things about this entire series. It's not necessarily just about going from one town hall level to the next, but it's also giving you tips along the way to help you build those clans, because the recruiting system in this game is not that great. Not yet, at least. I'm sure they're working on it, but as of right now, it's just not worth it. So anyways, I'm going to go ahead and speed this one up all the way. That way you can see the army again, and we're going to go out and do a little bit of farming to finish up this video and show you what the sneaky goblins can do for you in farming as well as funneling. Alright, so here's my favorite part about the sneaky goblins and what they can actually do. Now, one of the things about Town Hall 11, when you're new, you got a lot of farming to do, guys. Remember, we talked about those army camps. They're like 7 million in upgrades, so we need to be able to try to conserve our resources and not spend a lot of elixir or dark elixir. So you don't need to use that many sneaky goblins. You should be able to take down these collectors and mines with just one of them, right? And so this is kind of where I thrive, because when I use them, I go into straight up farmer mode, and I'm not worried about winning, nor am I worried about trophies. I just drop one at a time, try to collect as many resources without spending as many of the sneaky goblins as possible. Now, you'll notice that I do have some spells in this army, because I am going to try to take down the town hall in this attack. That way you can get a good idea that you can do it. You don't necessarily have to do it. If you're not worried about trophies, then don't worry about them, but if you are, then you can still secure the win with only using a few sneaky goblins. Now, I think we've gotten all the gold off this base. base. Let's go ahead and grab the elixir around the base. I've showed this so many times in the rush base series. We're going to go ahead and drop a jump spell to connect this compartment. Let's go ahead and send a few sneaky goblins. Not a lot, just a few to try to get in there and take down that gold storage as well as the town hall. Now, naturally, they are no longer hidden, but they were strong enough to take down that town hall very easily. And that was actually a really short raid. Let's do another one. All right, so we're going to go ahead and finish up the video on this final attack. We do have a very much alive Town Hall 11, but there's a lot of dark elixir. Since I'm full on gold and almost full on elixir yet again, we're going to go ahead and finish up by trying to steal the 5,000 dark elixir on this base and show you the funneling purposes of this troop. So if you do get this troop and you apply it on Clan War or in your trophy pushing attacks, you can use it as a good funneler by clearing out these exterior resource collectors in the dark elixir drills, the elixir collectors, and the gold mines. And by being able to do this, you should be able to funnel your troops in very nicely. Now, I do have a battle blimp, and I'm going to finish up by dropping a battle blimp on top of that town hall as well as the dark elixir and stealing it. But I'm going to start by dropping my king and my queen, and I'm going to hold on to most of my sneaky goblins. Don't see the point in wasting them. So air sweeper facing towards the right-ish and the left-ish. Let's go ahead and move into this base. Let's go ahead and freeze this air defense for a moment. And we're going to drop a rage spell in the core and release the sneaky goblins. So they're going to get in on that town hall and take down the dark elixir. And is that all of it? Yep, that is all of it. All the dark elixir is gone. That's it. That's why I like this troop. It's just too easy. Don't need to use any more spells. Don't need to be wasting anything else. We're going to go ahead and walk away from that. Not too worried about any more gold or elixir because, again, I'm full. But we were able to take that dark elixir. And this is how you recoup the dark elixir that you spent to unlock them in the first place. So just giving you a good idea on the various uses of the sneaky goblin as well as the value that the super troops adds to you as a Town Hall 11. Maybe if you're trying to build a clan or help your clanmates out, this is a really good way to do it. So hopefully you're able to get something out of today's video and you enjoyed our content. Make sure you leave a like on the video and subscribe if you have not done so already. And if you like watching us every single day, turn on those notifications. If you want to see the beginning of this series or the Town Hall 10 free-to-play series, click one of those links over there and we will see you in the next one, guys. Take care.